Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've been here on YouTube. Definitely wanted to go live and talk to you guys. Um, let you know what is going on with me. Wanted to wanted to talk about some things and just have fun. Just have a little bit of fun outside of all this junk that's been going on. I definitely want to give a big shout out to Ghost Dog, aka Haunted Trucking. He was live on D Live for over 20, well, a little over 24 hours. And while he was live for a little over 24 hours, I was right there with him. Hey, Joy Sunters, good to see you. Um, I stayed up with him right beside my best friend almost the entire time, even though I might not have been on panel the entire time. Definitely was there in the chat the entire time. It was crazy. Had a lot of fun. If anybody wants to go check out the replay of that, um, just search for Ghost Dog 1 altogether and you will find his page. Go to the replay section. It's the last live stream that he done on D Live. Hi, Jed. It is good to see you. My asthma is getting better. I have had issues with my asthma the last 2 or 3 weeks, and a lot of it is where it's springtime. And plus, I've been smoking, which makes it worse. So I've been dealing with that the best way I can. I hope you're feeling better, Jen. I know you said you weren't feeling good last few days. I hope you're okay. Um, and I do want to mention, I want to try to go live tomorrow about 1 o'clock ish and do a spirit box session. Asking spirits questions. Now, yesterday on Ghost Dog's live stream, hi Miss Donna, it's good to see you. Um, he done a spirit box session with HSFL, and when they done that, it was really to me really an eye opener. There was a lot going on in that session. Um, Ghost Dog needs to download it to where I can listen in on it, so I can listen to the because you guys know I do transcribe spirit box sessions a lot of times for Ghost Dog. If there was any way that I had enough time to do a lot of transcriptions for other people, I would be doing it. Hi, sweet crazy, it's good to see you. But yeah, you know, I've been kind of busy myself. I've been trying to go live, and of course, I've been doing spur of the moment D live type of streams. I sit there and yak until I can't yak no more, and then I shut it off. Um, you guys, my background is something that I also wanted to show you guys. I am learning to use OBS to work on um, backgrounds for different platforms. Like you can use this, you can make things into where there's a clear background, and then you could layer. things together to make it into a really cool picture. Um, so what I've done with this background is I put a picture of something that I'm going to use as a new logo, and a dog with a red glowing eyes, and then I have mine and Ghost Dog's picture in the background. Now, me and him, you guys have known, we worked together, had been working together on different kinds of projects, which Ghost Dog has. He decided to stop because he is supposedly on vacation. So I ended up, just playing around because we need a logo for our own little thing. I kind of started making something up. Um, Hope everybody's doing good right now. Um, with this pandemic going on, it kind of, I know it's put down a lot of people's spirits, but to me, I would rather be at home than any place else if I had to be made to stay home. I'm doing a lot better. I was really upset the other night. I'm not getting into it, but it really bothered me. But I am going to try to act like it didn't bother me. Um, I'm trying to move on from it. My asthma has gotten better. Not completely there yet, but my asthma has been getting better. Um, with everything that has been going on with the pandemic, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but internet is not doing very good. It's, at least for me, things are a lot slower. Things are not going as well as it should be. And I'm just really aggravated at the fact that I keep getting kicked off of my own live streams, like on Zoom and stuff. It will cut off and then come back on. Um, it's done it a lot on D Live. It likes to do that. Um, when I least expect it. I was live on D Live for almost an hour, just chit chatting, talking, chilling. Um, and it's all of a sudden decided to cut out. So, hi Patrick, it is good to see you. I have missed it on here on YouTube. I've been doing a lot of spur of the moment live streams on D Live, just hanging out, chilling, um, chit chatting with some people. They're on D Live. I like it because of the fact that over here can be, you know, not to not to put anybody down because I love my subscribers. Hi, Little Red. It is so good to see y'all. Um, I love my subscribers. It's the outside stuff, the people that are not here to support. They're more for hating. It's different on D Live. You still get that every once in a while, but overall, the community there is very encouraging. It's like over here with my supporters, they are very, very encouraging, but it seems like with here on this platform, there you have to struggle more. And sorry, that's my ringtone for my phone. Um, but it's really tough to be on YouTube now. I've seen so many times. There's been so many times I wanted to go live here on YouTube, But then I go to some people's live streams, and I see trolls, and it bothers me. Then I'm thinking, second guessing myself, like, am I, should I? Is it going to be safe to go live? And so a lot of times I have been going live on D Live because when I want to go live on YouTube, I see trolls everywhere. So I kind of pull back a little bit from YouTube, and I don't mean to do it to you as my subscribers. It's that I want to be safe, and I don't want that negativity. We can always block, we can always do certain things, but then with everything else going on, sometimes us, and I consider myself a smaller channel, tend to fall through the cracks. Things happen, and where people have the right to take down your try to take down your page, it's a lot harder to fight to get it back than you know other places. So I kind of feel like I can't. I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I'm always gonna come live over here where I can. I just don't want the aggravation of trolls. Someone is using my name on D Live. Okay, Patrick. I will be watching out for that name, and I will report it if I have to, because I know you. I've seen you here. Um, I've seen you on panels before, so I know what you're saying is true. So definitely got to look out. And D Live it is really really cool in the fact that they are all about supporting the streamers. And when you've got some, and I didn't realize this until somebody told me later, when people get timed out so many times in a 24-hour period, you can get your pen your name, your page locked down. Like, you cannot get in there to interact with other channels for at least 24 hours. It could be up to 7 days, depending on how much and how many times you got timed out. And it's good to see you awake, Little Red, by the way. I happened to catch that. um, yeah, me and Little Red were on Ghost Dog's 24-hour live stream yesterday. And boy, do I feel the effects of it today. Uh, when you go for over 24 hours, no sleep, I know I feel like I'm drunk. And then when I go to sleep and wake up, I feel like I've had a hangover, and that stinks. Um, let's see. With D Live, eh, I would, Patrick, the way I would do it is I would go to their website, go to dlive.tv, and go to the help center, or go to where it says contact us, and get an email address to where you could send that to them and explain. Never again 24 hours. I can't get in. You don't have to get into D Live. You can go to their site and and there should be a place where it has like let me see. I can't really show it to you because I'm logged into it. I'm kind of scared if I to get myself out of it, I'm not going to be able to get back in. But yeah, you can go to their site or you can search for D Live Community or contact information, and it should pop up someplace where you can be able to contact them directly. I haven't slept over 2 days because of the new med. Ew. Poor Joy. I I hope everything straightens out and you can get everything. Hi Pam, it is so good to see you. I'm doing better than I have been. The pollen has got me through the ringer, causing my asthma to flare up, but I'm doing okay. Um, but yeah, I do want to say, one of the reasons why I am going live today and tomorrow here on YouTube, not just on D Live. I am going to be doing a spirit box session tomorrow, and I wanted to let you guys be aware of it. About 1:30 tomorrow, I want to try to do a spirit box session, and the reason why is because I'm I do spirit box sessions live streaming, but my dad has been told he has to um his workplace is actually going to be shutting down for at least 2 weeks. My dad is considered an essential worker, so he has been actually working, but there is no jobs right now, no projects that's available for them to continue to keep the place running. So they are going to be shutting down for right now, and so for at least 2 weeks, my dad is going to be stuck home, driving me insane. So I'm kind of, and he starts making fun of me for using the spirit box. So to avoid that, I normally do spirit box sessions while he's not around. He he just doesn't like it. It's too noisy for him. It creeps him out, to be honest. Hi DF Network. Oh, I'm sorry, Joy. And definitely prayers to OG. Um, there has been talk. She hadn't been feeling too good, and today, from what I understand, she was, as a precaution, they took her to the ER. So definitely going to definitely gonna pray for OG. She is a sweetheart. If you guys don't know, Ghost Mafia and Lady Swan and them, their granddaughter OG hadn't been feeling too well. So please, please pray for her. Um, and thank you, Patrick, for that. You'll let me know about it. Hi, DF Network, and hi, Amanda Blonde and Chronic Illness Live. It is so good to see you. Lori's Crochet Corner, it's good to see you as well. Yes, poor me, Joy Sumter. Poor me. Anthony, Redneck Way of Life. Walking the floor over you, what she was saying. It's good to see you. Um, y'all probably see my mom's head pop in the background. Yeah, she ran a fever all day yesterday. Pretty sick, yeah. Definitely, I hope she gets better soon. DF Network, everybody that's in here, it's so good to see you guys. I have really missed everybody. Definitely going to be going live as much as I can. So, but yeah, tomorrow is going to be my last opportunity to do a Spirit Box session, live streaming at least. Um, I am, however, going to do Spirit Box sessions, but they're going to be captured on video. They're not going to be live streams. So that's one way to get around that. But I love doing Spirit Box sessions. I feel like it doesn't just help me; it does help other people, and it's very to me it's entertaining. It's almost like um, there's a lot of things you don't realize, you know, and sometimes that spirit box may say something that kind of jars you and be like, "Oh wow, I didn't think about that." Oh yeah, SB, will it be on YouTube? Yes, yes, it's going to be on YouTube. I am gonna attempt something that I'm never done before, and I know YouTube doesn't like it, but I am gonna try it to see if it works. Hi, Tammy Burgess. It is good to see you. Um, definitely missed everybody. Um, definitely gonna be doing more live streaming. I am gonna be doing a marathon live stream sometime either this weekend or beginning of next week. My dad, I do have to work around a lot of what my dad does. So it's going to be kind of hard for me to do live streams. I might not be doing them as often, even on the D Live side, guys. It helps so many to get in touch with their loved ones. Yep, exactly, Amanda. Um, Hi, Real Paranormal Broadcast. It's good to see you. And thank you for posting the links, Amanda. I do appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I'm surprised, that people are coming opening up and coming into my live stream. It's been so Bruce Batman. Hello, it's so good to see you. But I'm used to uh not a lot of people coming in to my streams. So when I see even see one, I'm just like, oh my god, somebody's wanting to talk to me. I hope you're doing okay, Bruce. I have not seen you in a long time. Um, I hope my dad gets to work back to work soon because he does aggravate the crap out of me when he's home. But of course, to me, I look at it this way: it's just like a man to aggravate the crap out of women. Dog parents doing the same thing to their kids, aggravate the crap out of them. I've thought about on D Live, um, because on D Live you can have. I'm not sure about here on YouTube, but I know on D Live there are people that like to do music, play music, sing music. Um, they're nothing to do, so I'll board this. So I thought, my dad likes to play guitar. He likes to sing. Might be able to talk him into doing a um little concert, maybe a couple cover songs for you guys. What do you think? Because I know I love listening to him every once in a while, and he loves to play. So I figured, why not talk him into that? Maybe maybe now Dad would actually work on getting the violin that he bought a couple of years ago fixed so I can play. With the lockdown, it is a chance to see if you and your wife get along. Yeah, I know. I know my dad. He loves to play. He's done cover songs before, and he's made it to where it's good enough to be on an album or a CD. Like everything, all the layers, the percussion, the harmonies, the melody to the harmonies and all that stuff. He's done it before, and he's been really, you know, he's shown that he can actually do it. He can actually make his own CD if he really wanted to. Have a challenge with your dad's singing contest. Hmm, that would be interesting. Now with my dad, I gotta make sure that my dad understands. Don't be doing newer songs. Make sure you do older songs. So you guys that he might do some kind of retro backwards music day or something. I have no idea. I love music just as much as my dad. We both kind of, even though my ear, my t- the way I tune is not the same thing as what my dad does, and he's always been able to hit it. With me, I'm still off on it. So you never know. I might sound like a cat scratching its, sharpening its claws on the chalkboard or something. That would be interesting, though, Melinda. Definitely would be interesting. Um, but yeah, I've also talked to Ghost Dog and see if he would be up for helping me out, hosting me trying to do a um investigation outside my house. So for those that like paranormal, I've talked to Ghost Dog about that. I have not scheduled it yet because I don't know if he's going to do it or not. He is one of them that you can't sit down and pin a schedule on him at all. He does it by the seat of his pants, but when it comes to things like this, I'm going to try to see if I can't get a day where he's available to help me out with that. Play dubstep, it is not copyrighted. Ah. But yeah, I can see if my dad would be willing to be part of that. He might, it might work out. It might, just gotta see. Gotta see how we gotta set it up and everything. But you guys, he's really camera shy. Um, Despite the fact that a lot of times you'll hear him in the background or you'll see him poke his face in the through the virtual background I've got up. He will come in and say hello to people and whatnot. So, so yeah, we gonna. I'm gonna try to plan on talking to him and seeing if he would be willing to do that. And like I said, he is camera shy, so you guys help. Especially moderators, you guys are gonna have to help me out and keep the negative comments off. So, hey, I'm camera shy still myself. So I could at least tell him that I do have subscribers that do have YouTube pages, but he's he's not alone in how he feels. Oh, and Amanda, I do want to say we have a permanent uh promotional code. Let me put it in here. You guys, I have new merch out. I don't know if you guys on the YouTube side knew about it. I did a giveaway for hitting my affiliate goal, which was hitting 200 followers. And while I done that, we have a permanent code. If you put Fallen Ghost in as a promo code, you will get 20% off of any merchandise in the store. Well, I can't do any investigations with this lockdown here. We'll be locked out going into January. Exactly, Patrick. Now, investigating, because I'm in a rural area and I do have a good sized backyard, and nobody's going to be around messing with me. That's the reason why this is what I plan on doing an investigation in my backyard, pretty much. Hello, Bubba Chambers. How are you doing? Without the E, Amanda. It's Falln and then Ghost. But it runs all together. Don't listen to Bubba. You're gonna get poor Amanda confused. Um, Hi, Miss Southern Belle. It's so good to see you. Um, yeah, we don't want to get we don't want to get poor Amanda confused. And over here, we did get put down on lockdown in this state. Yeah, that's correct, Amanda. Bubba is blonde, so he's cute. There are days I will say that I feel like Ghost Dog has gotten a case of the blonde moments. He has done so many things that I think he's been a rub blonde has rubbed off on him or something, because he sure as heck has those moments. But it is so good to see everybody. I've like I said, there is new merch in the store. I did make a new logo for myself. Well, a couple different types of logos. Girl, I have those moments over. I do too. I consider myself a blonde at heart. The whole country here in Canada is on lockdown. It's weird here. It's like a ghost town. They do EVP session in the town to see what it was like before the virus. um, Hey, I'm a blonde. I'm not Road Ghost Toss, don't let me. Bubba. Well, Miss Southern Belle, I that was no offense at all to you. No offense to you at all. I, I don't mind having, you know, but I had to joke around. I've been telling Ghost Dog that for a while now that I feel like some blonde has done rubbed off on him somehow because he has those really bad forgetful moments. And it's like, wait a second, usually he's on top of things. Now he's got where he forgets stuff. And I'm like, and it's usually common sense stuff too. And that's what bothers me so bad about it. So I tease him and say that. And he's like, hey, don't do that. Okay, Joy. But being at home, how about he has CRS, can't remember stuff. Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Well, that's cool, Melinda. Um, any updates on OG? Not that I know of. I've not really heard anything about OG. I feel really bad. And you guys, please pray for a friend of ours, in the community, Ghost Mafia, Lady Swan. Their grandchild, what has been kind of sick the last like day or so, not feeling too good. And today they went ahead and took her to the ER because she was having a fever, um, with, illnesses going around. Want to definitely take precautions. Don't let it slide. And they took her to the ER. That's as far as I know. Bruce, I remember you, but it's been so long since I've seen you. I have really missed you. Um, Seeing you here on YouTube, or you know, I've seen you on Twitter a few times, but then it's like there's a lot of people that disappeared off of the platforms for a while. But yeah, let's keep OG in our prayers. Not sure how everything is. I do know Ghost Mafia is on D Live right now, or had been. He was gonna go live for a little bit, so he might have an update um, on OG. But yeah, definitely sending prayers out to her and the family. I know it gets a little bit disconcerting when you got a sick child and you don't know what's going on, and if it's bad enough to have to go to the hospital for it, you know, that's a scary situation in itself. Oh, that's cool, Bubba. With all this lockdown crap, I'm saving my cash for a big get out of the house road trip. Yes, I definitely have um been you know, you guys know I've been kind of social distancing myself, what, and not because I wanted to, because of the situation I'm in with this area, this house. So it doesn't bother me that bad. Um, it's just like another day to me. But watching the world having to shut down and distance themselves, I've noticed that there are a lot of people that are um, having trouble adjusting to being at home. Hi, Jenny. It is so good to see you. Oh, Bubba, you might want to come pick my ass up and take me down there to Texas with you. It's so good to see everybody. I've been wondering about everybody and wondering how you guys are. Been praying that everything is going well, even in this epidemic. Um, and Amanda, I know you mentioned something about you were having to help homeschool a second grader, and you don't even know some of the stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel old enough to where it's like they teach things that would be third grade level in second grade. It's like they're trying to push learning a little bit faster. Hope you don't mind being on the bike. I don't mind that a bit. I would not mind that a bit. I've been on a dirt bike before. That dirt bike was a pain in the butt. Fall and she broke the fever and it's RSV. Oh Lord. And Amanda, I don't like how they do their math. Their math is really, I consider it backwards. Don't you agree, Mom?
Yeah, Common Core.
I consider it backwards math. To get to the same way that, like, I was taught to go straight forward, not go turn around about this way, that way. RSV, yeah. RSV is like that's a respiratory virus that children get, and it makes it kind of hard to um it does make it kind of hard to breathe a little bit. um Let me see. RSV. Now I'm searching for it because I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. Okay, this is saying that it's called respiratory syncytial virus. It's a very it's a common, very contagious virus that infects the respiratory tract of children, usually before their second birthday. For most babies and young children, the infection causes nothing more than a cold. So, exactly, Amanda. It just depends how how bad, depends on how advanced it could get. So she's gonna be okay. I'm just glad that they I'm just glad that they went ahead and took her to the hospital and got her checked out. It really sucks. Still praying for her to get over that. Um, Definitely happy that her fever broke. And you guys, whenever Ghost Dog goes live again on D Live and he has his little OBS thing, let's annoy the crap out of him. Now, on D Live, they have these things called lemons that you can donate to whoever it is that you're watching, um, sort of like an appreciation for them. So, therefore, you send them lemons. You could send them lemons, ice cream, diamonds, ninja guineas, ninjets. And when you do that, some people with OBS have a alert system. It will make it go off. The alert system go off, and it will make sounds. Sending prayers out to JoJo. Her dad was positive. Oh wow, definitely praying for her and her dad. Yeah, yeah, definitely praying. Wait, you're actually Bubba. Yes, let's annoy Ghost Dog like we did the last night on his 24-hour stream. Bubba, you totally missed it. I think you would have had a blast doing this. Giving lemons to somebody who doesn't realize that every single time a lemon is donated, you get an alert. And his alert was a evil. It was like a cynical squirrel laughing. Oh Lord, Bubba. Grandson is positive for corona. Definitely got prayers out to your grandson. But with Ghost Dog stream, between me, this D live streamer named Moist Monkey, and HSFL Paranormal, we aggravated the shit out of Ghost Dog, literally, with the lemons, and all it was doing was going, ee, ee. And he could not get it to stop. He got so aggravated with it, he couldn't do nothing about it. Um, so yeah, you totally missed that, Bubba. And you guys, I did put a clip of part of what was going on I posted it to Twitter. If you guys want to check it out, I do have it pinned on my profile. You guys ought to see it. It's so funny. But yeah, Ghost Dog done a 24-hour live stream yesterday. I don't think I have enough uh energy to do a live stream for 24 hours. Now, I could do a live stream for probably up to 8 hours. Can't Can't do really much more than that. Like after about 4 hours, I'm like, blah, I'm done. He's quarantined. Oh wow. Definitely prayers out to him. Everybody that's been ill, um, everybody that probably has seen this, that has um, this virus going around, any sickness, I'm definitely praying. And I pray for everybody having to stay in their homes and away from others. Humans were not made to completely isolate, and a lot of people are not used to being stuck in a house. And some people don't have much to do um, while they're at home. And I hope everybody can make the best out of the type of situation we're in right now. But yeah, I wanted to throw it out there. Let's try to aggravate the shit out of Ghost Dog the next time it goes live. Ooh, shoulder popped. Sturgis 2020 waiting on us. But yeah, I've been making do while I'm here at the house. I've been trying to go live every day. Um, Other than hospital, I'm on self isolation. I went to an open park one time, and that was a bit ago. Not going back out. I totally understand that, Amanda. Um, Definitely, I want to encourage people. If you got a mandate to stay in the house or to kind of social distance yourself, um, definitely take heed. Do not take it as a joke because you definitely don't want to get ill from this highly contagious virus. You don't want to be around people that could potentially have it and they don't realize they're having it. Um, Sometimes I've heard that there's people that don't show symptoms until a week later. And by then they've already talked and spent time and got close to other people that could and they could end up getting it. So, yeah, definitely take heed to what everybody says. Stay home if you can. And big shout out to I got tired of listening to the stay home order yesterday, so I went mudding. As long as you weren't around a hell of a lot of people, I guess it'd be alright. Yes, having an autoimmune disease during this time, no joke. Others could bring it to me, so no one's allowed in the house unless you live. That's a good policy too. Um, just keeping yourself from uh, being around other people. Hi, Chasing Bones Specters. It is so good to see you. Um, but yeah, take heed to what the orders are. To stay home and to not be around a hell of a lot of people. Some places say three, some places say none, and then there's people that they're so used to staying at home. It's totally cool with them. It's nothing different than the norm. But yeah, definitely take heed to what is being said. yes, definitely hope everybody's being safe, and definitely want to encourage people, don't take this stuff lightly, because the things that they're doing, they're wanting to make sure that everybody stays safe. They want to slow down the spread of this virus because it's getting to the point where hospitals are having a hard time with keeping up with all the um, cases coming in, and medical supplies are getting to the point where it's running a little bit lower than it should be. But yeah, as far as me, I am still gonna do the Magic of Easter. Hi Nancy, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen a lot of people in a while. I'm just glad that you guys are here. Um, but yeah, I plan on doing Magic of Easter. This episode of Magic of Easter that I want to do, I'm just gonna say this is really not for kids because I don't want people to their kids to think that the Easter Bunny ain't real. Because this story is specifically about the Easter Bunny and some Easter eggs. Magic of Easter is gonna commence, and I'm gonna um, talk about that on Monday. I can't really give you guys a specific time for that. My dad is gonna be home. Not sure when I'm gonna be able to do it. So when my like I said, when my dad's home, I got to figure out kind of like my time to do everything, and it's usually actually at night time, late at night. I'm able to do my live streaming and such because during the day normally my dad's at work, my mom's on the computer, but then she's got to where she's off of it a lot more, so it frees me up to be able to do live streaming. Then when my dad gets home, I have to switch. I'm supposed to switch off and not be on it. I've gotten to where I'm still on it regardless. But yeah, I do want to encourage people, if you guys have not checked each other out, please do so. If you like their channel, give them a subscribe, ring that bell to make sure you get notified. Um, Not sure if notifications are working correctly, but at least try. That way you get a chance to see when they go live next. The Easter Bunny came from Hallmark. I wish, but it's really interesting what I found. The connection with the Easter Bunny and the Easter eggs and whatnot. I'm frozen. Are you for real? Ah. Yeah, that's what my internet does when there's a lot of people on there. Yeah, I'm watching it, and not a good picture of me. That gum. Hold on a second. I'm frozen. Wow. Really? That's what my internet's been doing, guys. Why it's doing that, I have no idea. As long as you guys can hear me okay, I guess I'll be alright. Did you really just say daggum? What you got back? The way it's frozen on here on the YouTube side is, it's to me it's funny because I candid camera moment I would say. My goodness. Now it's starting to work a little bit better. Thank God. Yes, I did say daggum. I'm from the South, remember? That's one thing that Ghost Dog always wonders about. Why in the hell would I say daggum? It's almost like somebody took the time to do one of those freeze and snap moments. Yeah, it's because my internet's acting up so bad. I may have to hop off of here, and I don't want to do that because I really wanted to spend time with you guys. Because I have really missed my YouTube family. You guys are some of the most supportive people. Um, you guys are the most supportive people I have ever met. You guys have always been around. When I'm feeling down or I'm feeling kind of lost, you guys are always there. And I do really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support you guys give me from the bottom of my heart. And Bruce, I heard something about South Carolina is supposed to start locking down, but I'm not sure where exactly they said that. Um, yeah, no South Carolina lockdown from what I see right now. But I heard that different cities, different businesses were locking down. I know beaches were supposed to be locked down, but I'm not sure. It's uh it's really hard and really confusing because I'm so close to certain states. Like I'm watching all these states, they're starting to talk about lockdowns in cities or in counties and not really working on um like the whole state being locked down. Like North Carolina already has this mandate to stay in place, and unless you're considered an essential worker, you're not really supposed to be out and about that much. Unless you're like going to get groceries or something, that's about it. Nancy says we have a curfew of 8 p.m. here. Everything is closed except for essential things. Yes. I do know a few, not too long ago, of actually a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe. North Carolina ordered all restaurants, and bars and stuff like that where people would gather to go out to eat. That he had them stop the dine-in sections and make sure that takeout was still okay. Um, Beaches and borders are closed. Cool. Live in a small town and I'm shopping right now. Yeah, the governor had, from what I understand, the governor of South Carolina has talked about doing a lockdown, but they have yet to really, like, concretely say that officially South Carolina is locked down. I know, um, Spartanburg has some kind of thing going on, but I think it's more locally in certain areas, especially the hot spots. Those governments have mandated their own little lockdowns, and the governor hasn't done it yet. But I feel like the next like 2 or 3 weeks is gonna be really really tough on a lot of people. Um, but we all are in the same spot. We all are in this together, and as the human race, we ought to come together, differences aside, help each other out as much as we can. Um, and doing things like this, going live has actually helped me out a lot. Whether it be here or on D Live. But like I said, you guys are the most supportive um, people that I know. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Um, where my sister lives up in Asheville, and I know you guys know she lives in the Asheville area. She worked for a place, actually a bookstore that has like I guess a Starbucks there. And because where her place is at is within a mall, they've even had it to where that bookstore has stopped running. Most of the malls are shut down. Where she's at, traveling, unless you're become a caregiver of somebody else, and you have to travel to get to them. They don't like you really traveling like out of state or whatever. We try, right? Yeah. Ours is a stay at home order, but not working people don't care. I think a lot of people in my county are more paranoid because they see so many of the disastrous effects of what the media is showing everybody that they are scared to death about being near people. So there's been a lot of instances where my parents would go out to the stores to go shopping and there's nobody else around. Or there's very few people, like a handful of people maybe in that store. And even then the shelves are not stocked. That's another thing I get aggravated at. There's a lot of things that you gotta really look for, and if they're not there, they're not there. You can't really do nothing about it. We just had our stay at home was just extended too. We now have to stay in our homes until May 1st, and schools are closed for the rest of the year. Yikes. Yeah, there's a lot of places that are initially starting out the order for 2 weeks, see how it's progressing, and then they can extend it depending on how hard it's progressing. Like where I am, did not have any positive cases until well, of course, when they got tested, and everything is so slow going. These tests can take up to a week for it to um, get the results back. So when they got those 9 people that tested positive in my county, we learned about it and whatnot. Everybody was already doing this, staying at home. The people that were um, going to work or not, still, if they had work, they still went to work and everything. But everybody's trying to be extra cautious in this area. We went from quite a few weeks with nobody testing positive to now we got 9. And I totally understand that, Nancy. Y'all been pretty well one of the hardest, one of the first people, um, first states to get hit with this virus, which is really, really not a good thing. And I'm hoping that things get better for your everybody's areas. Hopefully, by the end of the summertime, things will start getting back to some kind of normal thing. Um, Hell, by this time today, if things had not been the way they have been, I would have been traveling to another place. I would not be sitting here talking to you guys. Um, it's been really, really hard on me knowing that I was fixing to travel, and with everything going on, it just defied normal. Well, the norm. I'm talking about like the people that do like go out to work, be able to go to the store and see a whole bunch of things in stock on the shelves, not have to worry about getting having to figure out unemployment crap. Heck, I don't know what's normal anymore. Hi, Anna Mendez. It's good to see you. Yeah, normal has totally been topsy turvy since all this stuff has been going on. I kind of envy people that have like a Nintendo system, PlayStation, or Xbox or something like that, because they at least have a console that doesn't have to rely necessarily on the internet. Um, I'm very thankful for my computer because I got a lot of things I can do on my computer now. Um, Things to buy my time with. And my mom is actually looking outside at my one of my cats had some kittens
this morning.
this morning, so we've got brand new little baby kittens.
3.
So we've got our hands full. Watching, good lord. But yeah, I definitely wanted to go live, let you guys know kind of what's been going on with me lately. I have my model train layout projects for my layout to do, so it's not so bad, but I hate it's sunny outside. Yeah, I want to be able to go outside, but because of the pollen outside, allergies bothering the crap out of me. I really can't go outside and enjoy it. Um, but yeah, I definitely wanted to give you guys some updates on me, on my situation here in North Carolina. That I know a lot of people are looking towards New York, Washington, um, different areas that have been pretty well the hardest hit with this virus going on. And, you know, I know in the everybody has been affected in some way, shape, or form because of this virus. And with me, I mean, like my dad's circumstances are changing because of it. Um, he's at that point where he's at that age where he could be do early retirement if he wanted to. He chooses to work instead right now.
Because of insurance.
Um, and right now, his workplace is shutting down because there's just no work right now. He is considered an essential worker, so he does have to go in when while they're open and work, which I'm very thankful he was able to do that. But now we're kind of in an uncertain type of thing. Luckily, the unemployment stuff is he's got information to work on for that. And so for at least 2 weeks, I don't know what it's going to be like here for me to be able to go live and whatnot. My internet's been always it usually messes up, but it's been messing up a lot more since everybody's started going on lockdown. Um, Internet business has been probably working their tails off, making sure everything uh, stays up. I'm glad I noticed you were live because I never got notified. I totally understand that YouTube has gotten to where it glitches. Like if I ring that bell for people, I still don't get notified for them, and it's a pain in the butt. Knowing that they're like trying to search for somebody and you just miss them when they go live. Um, I know I want to try and go live to do like an investigation outside in the backyard. We got a I got a I live on about 1 acre of land.
2.
2 acres.
Yeah.
2 acres of land. Mom's sitting here always correcting me,
That's what moms
and
do.
and so I got enough area to explore. There has been history in my family. You know, my family used to own the land, but it's also been um, for a very long time Native American land. So I kind of want to investigate it, um, see if I can catch any activity going on that can't be explained. A couple cell phone companies, the TV and internet companies giving people help towards bills. That is always a good thing. That's what I like to see, that humanity is working towards helping each other during this hard time rather than hurting and hating each other. Tell your mom she's grounded. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Mom's like, ah!
I ground myself.
But yeah, you know, other than that, tomorrow's gonna be kind of a big thing because I'm not gonna be able to do a live stream with a spirit box for a while until my dad gets out of here for a little while, if that makes sense. Like, gets to go back to work type of thing. So I'm a little nervous about that, but everything will be okay. Bubba Chambers said, "No, mom's supposed to yell you that I'm grounded." Damn it, Bubba!
Everybody's grounded.
Everybody's grounded. What the?
They can't leave the house.
Well, that's true, but don't need to be saying it like that. That everybody's
I know,
grounded because nobody
just
can go
kidding.
get out of the house. Sorry, I read that wrong, Bubba. Yeah, mom is supposed to be telling me that I'm grounded. Well, damn. Screwed that up pretty good.
I don't think we ever grounded you, do we?
No. Used to get shoes thrown at me, though. I remember that. I do something bad, I take off running. Mom throws a shoe at me because she couldn't catch me. She said, he said, wait, I didn't do anything. But yeah, I think I am gonna get off of here. Um, you guys just do your best to keep up with me. Always on Twitter, notify, putting out, if I'm want to go live or whatever. I do plan on, telling you guys, kind of giving you guys a heads up as much as I can on Twitter and Instagram what I am doing, so that way you guys will know um, as much of ahead of time as possible. Um, but and I love you bunches, Jen. I love everybody to death. Definitely want to keep in touch with everybody so that way we don't, lose out of touch. Um, Welcome back, Joy. I am wrapping this up though. Do apologize. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and you guys please stay safe. Stay at home if you know if at all possible. Just stay at home. Um, if you do have to go out, do like they asked. At least 6 feet away from other people. Um, do everything you can to protect yourself while you're out around other people, and do what you can to make do what you can to help each other out. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to say. Um, we don't we don't need to be hating on each other. We should be focused on surviving through this hardship that everybody's going through right now throughout the world. And I see so much hate, so much blame put on things, put on people, and woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. But the reality is, we're dealing with what we can deal with right now. Basically, my opinion. But much love to each and every one of you guys. 1:30 tomorrow, I am going to go live to do a spirit box session. You guys do not want to miss out on this. And I hope everybody has a great afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be. Um, and just, you guys remember, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly.